Hello and welcome to the channel. Welcome to the TMP group. Today is January 6, 2022. Happy New Year to all. My name is Tom and thanks for stopping into the channel. I wanted to do a quick follow-up video to a video that I put out on Friday, New Year's Eve, December 31st on DraftKings and what the TMP group was going to do, what I personally was going to do. And we are about 5 days into that trade, into that investment. And this is just kind of a quick recap. I'll try to recap it every week, let you know where I'm at, let you know where we're getting out. And if you are following along with the same play or trade, kind of give you an idea of just, what's happening. I do want to mention a couple of things real quick here. I have to let you know that this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. The TMP group, we're not licensed brokers. We're just a collective group of individuals that are looking to build generational wealth, trying to get ahead, trying to create that wealth chain that we can leave to our friends, our family, and our family's family, our children, so on and so forth. So if you like what you hear today, please leave me a big thumbs up. It sure helps the channel get out to other people. It's good for the YouTube algorithm. If you have not already done it, subscribe to the channel and feel free to share it and feel free to leave a comment below. Let us know what you think about DraftKings and any of the stocks that we follow. We do try to get out and get back to everyone that does leave us a message. So, is right now, January 6, 2022, a good time to bet or even double down on DraftKings? Good question. There's a lot of FUD out there, fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the market. But we do believe that DraftKings is a very, very safe bet. We believe it's a good bet, and it's a bet that we will continue to dollar cost average in throughout the year. We put DraftKings into our 20% speculative stock portfolio, which means that for every $100 that we invest, for every $1,000 we invest, for every $10,000 we invest, we're going to take 20% of that and put it into speculative stocks because we are looking for good growth. And let's face it, the emotion of trading in the stock market gets the better of us. Even though we are long-term investors, we feel that 80% of our money in investments for long-term is solid, and 20% will help us generate revenue. So how are we generating revenue with DraftKings? Well, on Friday, like I said, 12/31, I did post a video saying that this week that we're in now, we were going to dollar cost average in throughout the week. And we were going to buy shares of DraftKings, and we were going to buy calls, 2 call positions, both of them expiring April 14th, 2022. And there's a reason for that, and I'll talk about that a little later on in this video. So we've been doing exactly that. On Monday, we started buying, and the stock has actually gone down, but we're DCAing into it. And we did end up picking, a couple days ago, picking up the calls, and the first call that we bought was the 4/14/2022 30s, and the second one that we bought were the 4/14/2022 35 calls. And subsequently, Tuesday, Wednesday, and even today, we picked up more calls. Excuse me. So we have a nice position there with our DraftKings calls. In fact, our 30s, our average price is, the current price is $1.58, and on the 35s, our current price is now $2.61. So we are up 7.5% on our 30s, and we're actually up 26% on our 35s. Now, a lot of that has to do with the delta and the theta. I really like the delta on the 35s. It's paying a nice delta. Go ahead and do your research, take a look at that. And, it's an acceptable theta on both of them. So when you're looking at calls, you want to look at the delta. That's how much money you'll be making for every dollar the stock goes up. And then the theta is the amount of money that you lose over time. It's a time decay number daily. So we want the stock to move. But like I said, as of today, we're up 7.5% on our $30 calls, and we're up 26% on the 35s. Now, DraftKings, a big part of that is DraftKings did finish up today, 4.67%. We had a nice run today, closing at 25.92, and we continue to believe that this has a great shot at 50 to 55, even up to 60 on or before the end of March. And there are some catalysts that are coming up I want to talk to you about really quick, and then I'll close the video. I want it to be short today. But what are some of the catalysts for DraftKings right now? Aside from being the leader, in our opinion, in the online gambling, besides acquiring and beating the competition of like companies, Caesars, FanDuel, MGM, DraftKings, we believe, is truly the king of the drafts and the king of online sports betting. It's my preferred site to go on and put some action on the game on a Tuesday night or a Sunday football game. I don't mind doing that. So what do we have going on right now? Well, we've got the NBA and the NHL. They're on almost every single day. The NFL playoffs are coming up shortly. And then, of course, we know we have the Super Bowl, which will be held in Los Angeles at none other than SoFi Stadium on February the 13th. That was a huge catalyst last year for DraftKings. We expect the same thing to happen this year. Before I get to the big one, so you also have college basketball, and college basketball runs pretty much every single night. Limited schedule on Friday, but they're going to run Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Saturday and Sunday. And it's just, there's so many different games, and DraftKings has been doing very well. Very few days that DraftKings has not done well when you look at what's called the ATS, against the spread. The big news, or the big catalyst, we believe, will come in March. And that's what happened last year in 2021. And of course, that is the big NCAA basketball tournament, AKA otherwise known as March Madness, where the top 62 teams will compete, and they go down to, actually down to Sweet 16, down to the Final Four, down to the two finalists, and then obviously your national championship. And that is a huge, that and Super Bowl are the two biggest betting events in the history of gambling, period. So last year, like I said, these were huge catalysts for DraftKings, none bigger than March Madness, and that's why we hold our calls through April 14th. We don't want to hold them through the end of March, because then the theta will end up killing us. So if you're looking at calls, be careful there. Do your homework, do your due diligence. Calls are very speculative, and you can lose a lot of money. Investing in the stock right now, in my opinion, is the best thing to do. But if you are a little more, can tolerate some risk, then calls are not a problem here as far as we're concerned. All right, do your homework on DraftKings. We feel that it's a bet worth taking right here and now. Our price target in the next 90 days, which puts us at the end of March, early April, is $50. Again, it closed today just under $26. We have a 12-month price target somewhere between $55 and $60. When you look at Tip Ranks, and you can download the Tip Ranks app, take a look at Tip Ranks. 19 analysts cover this stock. The highest analyst gives it a $76 price target in the next 12 months. They have an average of about a $50 price target, which is almost 100% return on your money right now. We love DraftKings. We think DraftKings is a stock that is worth betting on right now and doubling down. I always like to tell everyone, invest in yourself, make a bet on yourself, bet on your future. I hope that your portfolios are up and to the right, and I hope to see you on the next video.